So far, so good, audience? Yeah. Going towards Sweeper, yeah. These people, Minesweeper is really easy because once you find, once you find an empty space, it just opens up everything. But we don't play it quite that way, and as you saw, it's a little more difficult. But hope you enjoy it. You'll be seeing that game and a lot of other Round 1 games as we progress through the history of Pokemon Game Show. We are back. We are in Round 2. We are down to 3 players. One of them is going to have a chance to face Kyle, our champion. However, in order to do that, we've got to whittle away one more at the end of this round. So players, now we are in Round 2, which means your puzzles can come from either first or second gen Pokemon. So it's a little more challenging. Let's move on into the next round. It's the evolution match this time. If you've not seen this before, audience, this is one of the more fun games that we play. And I will explain how it works as soon as we do a toss-up. So, fingers on buzzers. Remember, these could be from either first or second gen. Here is the first Pokemon clue. We are looking for an electric type. Here is its dex entry. It plays with others by touching tails and setting off sparks. Yes, Jangle? Bustle? Bustle's incorrect. Out for the rest of it. I will continue the dex entry. This appears to be a test of courage. We are looking for the tiny mouse Pokemon, and Aiden?
Pikachu?
Incorrect. Emily, that was the last clue. Can you tell me who we're after? Pichu is who we were after, yes. All right, Emily, you have control of our board. Here's how the evolution match works. Now we have pictures of Pokemon hiding there. And all the Pokemon on the board appear within an evolutionary chain. All the members of the chain are present, except for their Megas. We don't do Megas. And fortunately for you, we don't do EVs either, because I don't want to be here all day. Now, all the members of the chain touch. So, for example, if there were a Charmander behind number 10, there would be a Charmeleon behind either 4, 9, 11, or 16, or a Charizard. And then the third member would touch somewhere along that line as well, either in a straight line or in an L shape. It could be either way. Never on the diagonal, unless it's an L, and then in which case the other one. So always go for what's touching in this game. We always do horizontal and vertical on this one. Now, you will choose a Pokemon, and then you'll find all the Pokemon within its chain. If you do, you'll capture all of them. And the first 2 players to get 6, or the ones who are closest to doing so when time runs out for this round, will move on to the next round. All right? Be careful, though. There's not just Pokemon on that board. Team Rocket is hiding on that board. If you find a Rocket square and you have captured at least 1 Pokemon, they will steal 1 Pokemon. And I'll guarantee you Pikachu is nowhere on that board because they've never been able to steal him. Now, Emily, you will continue to pick until you either find all the Pokemon within the chain or you make a mistake. So, where would you like, and then we'll close all the doors. Where would you like to start? 25. Number 25, all right. The corners seem to be a strategy people like to do. Oh, hey, it's a Rattata. I wonder if it's in the top 10% of all Rattata. You should ask Joey. Is he here this year? Yeah. All right, so you have a 50-50 chance of finding Raticate. Where do you think he is?
19.
Number 19. Let's see. Is it Raticate? It's Raticate! So, just like that, Emily, you were in first place. You were on the board. Now, players, I will caution you as we go along. Other patterns will become a little more obvious to you, but be careful because there's always Rocket hiding up there on the board. You never know how many squares or where they are. So, because they're crafty like that, but not scrafty like that. Here we go. Players, here's the next series of clues. This time where you're looking for the atrocious Pokemon. It's a flying type. Here's its dex entry. In ancient literature, there is a record of this Pokemon that raised, and that's Adian.
Xatu?
Incorrect. You're out for the rest of it. I will continue. This Pokemon that raised a village when violence flared. It is a final evolution, and it's a water type as well as a flying. No one's in, audience, can you tell me?
Gyarados.
Gyarados, that's who we were looking for. It's a little more challenging when I start with the other type there.
Oh, it's beautiful
The way
for
this
the
works.
word
Remember, it can be
race.
from anywhere from the first 2 gens. So here we go. We move on. Next. Here we go. We're looking for the Screech Pokemon.
It's a ghost type. Its dex entry reads, it gets nourishment from fear that it absorbs into its red orbs. In daytime, it sleeps in darkness. And Adian says...
Mischievous?
Mischievous is right. Yes, well done. You have a pick of the board. Where do you want to start?
29?
29. All right. Number 29 has a Bulbasaur. All right. Looking for Ivysaur and Venusaur.
23.
Number 23 behind number 23. There is... Oh, nope. It's a Growlithe. So you lose your turn. Remember where you saw both of those players. You can build on other people's plays if you want. Try to take their Pokemon, because it can be Team Rocket too. Here we go. Next Pokemon. It's an ice type. It wiggles its hips as it walks. Adian.
Jinx.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah,
I'm just going to stop right there and tell Adian to have a pick of the board. Where are you going?
28.
28. All right, playing Strategery. Let's see what's there. There's the Venusaur. We know where the Bulbasaur is.
29.
Right. 50-50 chance. Well, no, there's 3 possible places for the Ivysaur. Well, 4 technically, if you have a memory of a Magikarp. Actually, I bet the Magikarp has really good memory right about the time I think level 20. Where do you want to go?
22.
22. Let's see if that's right. Is it an Ivysaur? Nope! The good news is that just cost you your turn. No Pokemon yet, so you can get right back in with this next one, though. So fingers on buzzers, players. This time, we're looking for a straight fairy type. It is the fairy Pokemon. Okay, Emily. Fairy's incorrect. Out for the rest of it. The rest of it is... Yes, Adian.
Clefable.
Incorrect. So, put your button down, Jangle, because I'm going to read you the whole thing if you want it. Sure. Here we go. It's the first in its evolutionary chain. It has an active, playful nature. Many women like to frolic with it because of its affectionate ways. Snubble's right. Yes, that is what it is. Yeah, it is the fairy Pokemon, which is why they made it fairy. All right. Where are you going, Jangle?
Let's go 28.
28. Oh, you're going to try to build on what Adian did.
And 29.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to go with 27.
27. Did I put it in a straight line that way? Sometimes I do that. Let's see what I did. That's what I did! Jangle, you jump into first place. You now have 3 Pokemon. So here we go. Adian in 3rd place now. Fingers on buzzers. Here we go. The next dex entry. Players, we are looking for a psychic type. It is the genetic Pokemon. It was created by a scientist, and that's Jangle. Mewtwo's right, yes, after years of splicing and DNA engineering, yada, yada, yada. All right, now, Jangle, you want to go for the other one, or you want to go somewhere else?
I'll go somewhere else.
Okay, where are you going?
I'll go number 8.
Number 8. And behind number 8. Oh, no! Oh, Jangle, that's a costly one. You are down to 2 Pokemons now. They have stolen one of your Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. So we're going to get one of those again. It's going to be hard to catch in certain games. All right, Emily, you're now tied for first place as we continue. Here is the next series of clues. Players, we're looking for a flying type. It is also an ice type. It is an Adian.
Articuno.
No, out for the rest of it. Someone's going to buzz in immediately when I tell you. It's the delivery Pokemon. There's Jangle. Delibird is who we're after. Yes, all right. Jangle, where are you going? Number 6. Playing the corners again. Okay, Nidorina. Told you we were going to see something like a Nidoking at some point.
Number 5.
Number 5. There's the Nidoran. Now, where's Nidoqueen?
Number 11.
Number 11. Hi, number 11. No, Blastoise. All right, so now we have 2 3 chains visible on the board. It'll be interesting. We move on, players. This time, players, we're looking for a poison type. It is the balloon Pokemon. Yes, Jangle?
Oh, darn. I lapsed. I don't know.
All right, I'll continue. It is also a water type. Yes, Adian?
Quillfish.
Quillfish is what we're after. Yes, well done. Where are you going, sir?
12.
All right, number 12. There's the Nidoqueen. Finish the chain.
6 and 5.
You got it. Okay, board's looking a little more interesting. Now, we know where there's at least one more Pokemon on another chain just based on the configuration that you see there. So, this is an exciting game, isn't it? Here we go. We're moving on, players. This time, the clues are going to lead you towards a flying type. Once it bites, it will not stop draining energy from the victim, even if it gets too heavy to fly. Poison type, it is an evolution in the middle of a chain. Yes, Aiden?
Crobat.
Crobat is incorrect. It is the bat. And Emily, Golbat. Yes, no, in the middle of the chain. Middle. All right, Emily, where are you going? Which one? Oh, I see where you're headed there. Okay, 24. And there's the Arcanine. Do you remember where the Growlithe was? 23 is where the Growlithe was, and you... Gee, I wonder what's behind number 30. Here's a hint, players. Don't pick you. All right. Players, this time, for control of the board, we are... I keep going back to places I've already been here. All right, players, this time we are looking for a normal type. When hunting, it skims the surface of water at high speed to pick off unwary prey, such as Magikarp. Poor Magikarp. That's a flying type, and that is Jangle.
Pidgeot.
Pidgeot is right. Yes, that's the one we're after. Good job. You got the right evolution. Okay, now I have a feeling I know where you're headed. Where are you going?
My memory's not too good.
Okay. 22. Yeah. Yeah, famous last words. My memory's not too good. And yeah, there you go. Jangle, the same Team Rocket square takes you down to there. All right, third place. That's going to be important because as I look at the time, there are 3 minutes left in this round. So, Jangle, you need to get back up there or we have some problems. Here we go. It's another normal type, players. It's the licking Pokemon. Emily is right. Yes. All right, Emily. Where are you going? 11. I see where you're headed. How do you want to play it?
17.
17. Oh, there's a smooch. All right. Making the board look very interesting. With less than 3 minutes to go in the round, players, this time it's a water type. It's also a fairy type. Yes, Emily? You like fairy types, don't you? That's right, yes. Where to, Emily? How do you want to do it?
10.
Number 10. We know what that is. Uh-huh.
11.
Uh-huh. Now, you need to find a Squirtle.
9.
9. You got it! Through to the next round. So, and we have 1.5 minutes to go as we continue. Here's the next set of clues. Flying type. A two-headed Pokemon. Yes, Aiden, sorry.
Doduo.
Say it right.
Doduo.
Doduo. All right, you didn't finish saying it. You stuttered. That's okay. Where are you going, Aiden? Yeah, I stuttered too.
16.
16. All right. Tratini.
15.
Uh-huh. No, that's right. Dragonair. For the win. Where is Dragonite?
21.
21. You did it! So, congratulations to you, Aiden. You will be joining Emily in the next round. Unfortunately, Jangle means we've got to say goodbye to you. Thank you so much. Grab some candy on your way out. Grab some candy on your way out. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Players, down to 2 players. We got one more round until we decide who's facing Kyle in the championship. We'll do that right after this.